Hey, what's your type? As adult humans, in a way, we spend all our lives trying to collect resources, whether they are tangible resources like money and food, or intangible resources like happiness, love, freedom, pleasure. And to collect these resources, we use repetitive mental patterns. And knowing these patterns can actually help us making our life more beautiful, because once you identify what's your predominant repetitive pattern that you engage in, you can break out of it and use other patterns. And once you begin to do that, you have far more choice, far more freedom. That means you have access to far more beauty in your life. If it's your first time here, hey, welcome to the next episode of Direct Happiness. My name is Dr. Maruti Sharma, and I've spent 25 years of my life on my mission to help you feel more happiness, feel more freedom, feel more freshness and excitement, and feel true love in this lifetime. The first pattern I call is the hunter pattern. So if you're a hunter, you just wake up and you have some need, you feel hungry. What do? You pick up your tools and you go out, find a prey, hunt the prey down, bring him home and feed yourself and feed your family. The second pattern I call is the buyer pattern. That means you've inherited some resources and you're moving in the world and suddenly you find something tantalizing, the shiny object that you suddenly feel this craving to own this object, to bring this object into your life. And you have this really pressing craving, pressing desire, and you immediately go and you take all the resources you have and you exchange them for owning this shiny object. And for a while you feel good, you feel satisfied. And then you again go in the world looking for the next shiny object. And the third pattern I call is the farmer pattern. That means you have sufficient resources to feed yourself and your family today and for some time in future. So you are relaxed and you take out time to plan your actions. And as a result of which, because of your planned actions, you're able to generate enough resources that will not only satisfy you and your family, but you have enough for everyone else in your community. If you take a closer look at these patterns, you will realize that there are neurological states associated with these patterns. For example, if you are a hunter, you need to be aroused, you need to be amped up, you need to be aggressive. Without being aggressive, amped up, aroused, it's very difficult for you to be a hunter. And if you're a buyer, you need to have this pressing need for a dopamine kick. You need to have this lack of control over your impulses. And if you're a farmer, you need to have this relaxation and alertness at the same time, because you need both relaxation and alertness to plan strategically. So what does it all mean? It means the first thing is you need to identify your own pattern, whether you're a hunter or a buyer or a farmer. And once you identify the predominant pattern in you, you try to break out of it. Your target becomes that you need to cultivate mental flexibility to switch from one pattern to another. If you're a hunter, when need demands, you can become a farmer. When the need demands, you can become an impulse buyer. And once you have this mental flexibility, you will actually have more choice. Once you have more choice, you have more freedom. Once you have more freedom, you have access to more beauty in this life. I'm sure you can identify that a lot of arousal in life can be counterproductive. A lot of cravings, a lot of need for this kick can actually put you in trouble. And if you're really relaxed and patient, at times you can end up lazy or in depression. So the ideal scenario would be that you can be a hunter, you can take spontaneous action, but without being aggressive or without being aroused chronically. And you can be this buyer capable of swift action, immediate decision making, but without the need for a kick, without giving in to your cravings. And you can be this farmer who has all the patience and all the relaxation, but without being passive, without being mentally lazy. I hope this video helps you really look into yourself and figure out what you need to do in order to live more fully, more completely. And remember, no matter what, take it easy and feel happy.